It's Travel Michigan. I'm Dave Lorenz along with Michelle Grinnell, and we're going to first head over to a nice little town that I absolutely love, and of course, if you've ever been to Ann Arbor, you know why. And this summer, there'll be just a couple more reasons, let's say, to visit this cute little town of Ann Arbor. Let's find out about some of them. Let's talk to Laura Baraducci. She is the Director of Marketing with Ann Arbor's Convention and Visitors Bureau. Laura, nice to have you on the program.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, well, of course, there you are in Ann Arbor, this great little town. I mean, perfect small town, I think, when it comes to a place not only to live, but to visit. With all that energy from the university and the great downtown, it's a great place to visit any time of the year. But coming up in early June, you have an event that you've been doing for a couple of years that we get to find out a little bit more about, called Cinetopia.
Yes, Cinetopia. So it is actually starting its third year. The first one was in 2012, and it takes place at theaters in Ann Arbor and Detroit. So it's a joint venture between Ann Arbor and Detroit, and it features feature-length dramas, comedies, documentaries from some of the world's best film festivals, including Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, South by Southwest. It's a very exciting week.
Well, I have to ask you about the Detroit connection. I didn't know that there was a tie-in with Detroit. Which venues in Detroit will be used to show some of the films?
Well, there's 100 screenings of 45, well, even more than 45 films, and it's split equally between Detroit and Ann Arbor at 10 different venues.
Oh, yeah.
In Detroit, they will be screenings at the Detroit Film Theater, at the Detroit Institute of Arts, the College for Creative Studies, Cinema Detroit, the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History, and the Michigan Science Center.
Well, that's fantastic. So it's nice that you've kind of spread this Cinetopia Film Festival, into such a broad community. If people can't get to one, they can get to the other. Now,
absolutely.
In Ann Arbor, where are the screenings going to be?
Michigan Theater is the primary location. State Theater, University of Michigan Modern Languages Building, and there are also going to be some outdoor screenings, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that is fun. So tell us about some of the maybe just the type of movies people can expect to see. I know that many of these films have already been screened at some of the biggest film festivals in the country. Yes.
So we're really excited to have some of these amazing films that have already been screened and they're award-winning films from these other festivals. We're also really pleased to actually have special guest directors Spike Lee and John Sayles in attendance.
Wow.
We're going to be screening some of their films and having discussions as well. I've reviewed some of the films, and I'm really, I'm actually really kind of excited about the To Be To Kai movie. It's a film that kind of features George Takei, his career and his personal life. So I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, I bet.
There's also there's a movie called The Congress by actress Robin Wright that is going to be kind of interesting. And then there's a few documentaries that have won. For example, The Case Against 8. It's the winner of documentary directing from 2014 Sundance Film Festival.
Well, I'm kind of looking forward to that Takai film as well. I'll admit it, I'm a Star Trek junkie.
Yeah.
And, but the interesting thing about him is, he's such an interesting character, and he has such an interesting life story. So, is that film basically going to be about his real life and not him as a character per se?
Yes, it's actually about his real life, and it's going to provide a little bit of some background on how he's become an advocate for marriage equality, and as well as how he's become kind of this social media icon.
Yeah.
He's all over Facebook and YouTube.
Well, he's such an interesting guy. He's got a great voice too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So whatever happened to the musical comedy? I'm always looking for musical comedies. They don't seem to be around there anymore.
Well, there is a musical. I don't know if you would qualify it as a comedy, but God Help the Girl, which is actually Stuart Murdoch. He's he used to be in the band, or he is in the band Belle and Sebastian. It's an indie band, but he's making his directorial debut with a musical that has a little bit of, I think, a dark twist and a little bit of a melancholy feel when the music comes to life. But another one that'll be pretty interesting.
Well, and any film festival would offer documentaries as well, so I assume you have some of them.
Yes. So in addition to the Case Against 8, we also have, let's see here, Rich Hill, which is the documentary grand jury prize at also 2014 Sundance Film Festival. And it takes place in the impoverished town of Rich Hill, Missouri, where they kind of just follow the life of 3 teenagers and their hopes and dreams. Well,
it sounds like it's going to be a great deal of fun. Cinetopia coming up the 4th through the 8th of June. And, we're almost out of time. I forgot to even mention Summer Festival. Summerfest is June 13th through July 6th. So maybe we can have you on later on and bring you in to talk about Summerfest another time.
Absolutely. I'd love to.
And, of course, that's a big deal in Ann Arbor, as the various art shows and then the various entertainment festivals are popping up, starting to pop up in Ann Arbor. So Cinetopia, June 4th through the 8th. The Summer Festival, June 13th through July 6th. And for more information, all you have to do is go to the website visitannarbor.org. I want to thank Laura Baraducci, the Director of Marketing for the Ann Arbor CVB, for joining us today. We're going to find out about a new TV show we hope to get on TV called The Wine Warriors. That's coming up next, right here on Travel Michigan, where your trip begins at Michigan.org.